Hello, I am Emmanuel Olusegun Adeleke, part 3 of our teaching on finance and money in marriage. This one covers financial transparency and honesty. Financial transparency and honesty, FTH. Now, let's say it straight as it is. Do you know that financial secrets are silent betrayers? Hidden debts, secret spending, unknown obligations, something you do that your spouse is not aware, money you spend in the secret that your partner is not aware, hidden debts that you incur that your partners are not aware of in the marriage. There are financial secrets, and these secrets are silent betrayers. They don't just affect money, they break the trust. And let me tell you the truth. Anything that destroys financial trust, like lying about spending, hiding income, making major decisions alone, all these things are what affects trust in marriage as related to money. When your spouse can no longer trust you about money, it destroys financial trust. Whenever your spouse you begin to hide your income, money comes in, but you did not let your spouse know, maybe because of the personality type that he is or she is, maybe because of some secret spendings, or maybe because of some unknown obligations. You are obligated to your parents and your spouse is not aware. Maybe because your spouse is a planner and you are obligated to some spending. That is why I encourage that if you run joint accounts in your marriage, you should also allow optional personal account, because there are some obligations. If you want transparency in your marriage, there are some things that you must do. You know that your wife is a person, your husband is a person, and there are going to be some unknown obligations, though it is not always common, and it should not always be that unknown obligation. But the truth of the matter is, there are some things, there are some obligations that the spouse might want to be obligated to. So if some kind of unknown obligation is coming up, and secret spending is coming up, hidden debts are piling, and the spouse is now hiding income, making major decisions, and lying about spending, what will happen is financial trust will be destroyed in the marriage. So where there is secrecy, there will eventually be suspicions. Why will the wife want to pick the phone of the husband when he's asleep, using his thumb to do thumbprint on fingerprint on the phone, because he wants to search all his financial spendings, because there is a kind of suspicion. Why will the husband be inquisitive to know about what the wife is earning? Because there is suspicion. So if you don't want suspicion in your marriage, please don't operate in secret. Let there be transparency. So how do we build transparency? We build transparency in marriage by sharing income openly. Let your wife know what you earn openly. Discuss expenses regularly. And if you are the type that always complain about the expenses, maybe some obligations of your spouse, you always complain, it may lead to non-transparency in the home. Your wife give the siblings money, or there is a financial obligation that the husband does to the parents, and you are complaining. You are always a complainant about spending, maybe to the father or to the mother of your spouse, or to the siblings. And also you are a kind of a spouse that always want to spend, you have obligation to your own relatives, your parents, but you neglect the parents of your wife or your husband. It will not balance the transparency in marriage. You must see your parents, your biological parents, and the parents of your wife, the parents of your husband as your parents, and you are obligated to their well-being. So by the time there is shared income openly, there is regular discussion about expenses, then you agree before major financial decisions. That is how to build transparency. Before there is a major financial decision, it is not that your friend calls you and say that he has taken his children to a particular school, and you just go to the school, withdraw the children, and you take them to that particular school, and you now come up to tell your spouse that you have changed their schools. You need to get a clothing material for the new school. You need to get all the necessary things to perfect their change of school. You don't operate like that. It will not lead to transparency. You just come home with a car key. You say you want to surprise your spouse. Then you just buy car worth 5 million, worth 10 million, millions of naira. And you say it's a surprise. Or you just come back, you say, I just bought this new car because my car is old now. I have been spending much on it. I just buy it without the joint agreement on major financial decisions. It will not lead to transparency in marriage. Your spouse may decide not to talk, but he may decide to operate on his own or her own, because he discover that you are not transparent enough in the marriage. So because trust is not built by words, it is built by consistent openness. I repeat, trust is not built by words. They are built by consistent openness. So do you need to open up about a particular thing financially or monetarily about to your spouse? Do it now, and you'll see your marriage blossoming. I remain your friend, Emmanuel Olusegun Adeleke. God bless you.